I got the email at 9:30 on a Tuesday morning. Subject line, Mom's 60th birthday seating chart. Final. I scrolled to table 12. Kids ages 4, 10, and Emma. I'm 34 years old. I run a finance department, and my own mother sat me with the toddlers. The family group chat exploded within minutes. Emma at table 12 with the kids, LOL. More room for her to stretch out. Laughing emojis. My brother Jake sent a chicken tender gif. My dad hearted it. I stared at my phone for a long time. Then I opened my banking app. And I smiled. Want to know what I did next? Before we get into it, drop your country and what time it is right now in the comments. And hit that like button because this story gets wild. I had the receipts. I had the credit limit. And I had a plan. Let me rewind and show you how we got here. I wasn't always the invisible daughter, but I learned early that in my family, attention had a price. Jake is 2 years younger than me. From the day he was born, he was the golden child. Dad owned a small manufacturing company. Jake was groomed to take it over. Private university. Paid in full. Brand new car at 16. Summers interning at the company. I got state school. Student loans. A used Honda with a check engine light that never turned off. I worked nights to cover rent. I put myself through my CPA exams on weekends. I graduated with honors and $60,000 in debt. Jake graduated with a degree in business and a job waiting for him at Dad's company. I climbed. Audit associate. Senior accountant. Finance manager. By 33, I made CFO at a mid-cap firm. I was proud. I posted it in the family group chat. Mom replied 4 hours later. That's nice, honey. Did you see Jake's new Audi? Dad sent a thumbs up. That was it. No dinner. No congratulations call. Nothing. I started keeping records after that. Spreadsheets, email threads, screenshots. It's what I do for a living. Track money. Track patterns. I didn't know I'd need them against my own family. But here's the thing about being underestimated. People stop watching you, and that's when you see everything. Mom's 60th birthday was supposed to be different. I thought maybe this time I'd be treated like an adult. I was wrong. 3 weeks before the party, Mom called. Emma, sweetie, we need a little help with the venue deposit. I could hear the smile in her voice. You've got that CFO salary now. Could you chip in? How much? $4,000. Just to lock it in. Your father and I are covering the rest. I paused. What about Jake? Oh, honey, you know Jake's stretched thin right now. I sent the money that afternoon. She replied with a heart emoji. No thank you in the group chat. No acknowledgement at all. Then the seating chart arrived. I read it twice. Table 1, Mom, Dad, Jake, and his fiancée. Table 2, Aunt Carla, Uncle Mike, cousins. Table 12, kids ages 4 to 10, and Emma. I texted my mom privately. Is this a mistake? 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then reappeared. Don't be dramatic, Emma. It's just easier this way. You're single, no kids. What's the big deal? I'm 34. And you'll have fun. The kids love you. I tried one more time. Mom, I paid $4,000 for this dinner. Read at 6:47 p.m. No reply. I called my dad. Dad, did you see the seating chart? He sighed. Emma, your mother worked very hard on this. Don't ruin it with your pride. Pride? I paid for a quarter of it. Then consider it a gift. Keep the peace. He hung up. The group chat lit up that night. Jake, at least you'll get the chicken tenders first. Aunt Carla. Emma, bringing a date or coming solo again? We can seat you near the babysitter if you need company. Mom posted a final message in all caps. The chart is final. Don't make this about you. That was the line. Right there. I sat alone that night. Laptop open. Seating chart glowing on the screen. Wine glass in my hand. I thought about not going. Just skipping it. Let them have their perfect little party without me. But I knew exactly what would happen. The group chat would light up. Typical Emma. So sensitive. Can't take a joke. I'd be the problem. Again. I opened the family photo album on my phone. Birthday after birthday, Jake front and center, me on the edge. Or cropped out entirely. There was last Thanksgiving. I brought a 20-pound turkey and homemade sides. Jake brought wine. 2 bottles. From Costco. Guess who got thanked in Dad's toast? I closed the album. I wasn't angry. Not yet. I was tired. Tired of being forgotten. Tired of being the punchline. Tired of paying to be disrespected. I thought about my options. I could go and sit quietly, smile, be the good daughter, let them win, or... I looked at the seating chart one more time. Table 12. Then I opened my banking app. And I smiled. Because I wasn't going to skip the party. I was going to rewrite the whole night. My savings account loaded first. Available balance, $247,183.22. I tapped over to my brokerage account. $890,000. Stock options, bonuses, years of compounding while I lived below my means. I took a screenshot. Total liquid and accessible assets, over $1.1 million. My family had no idea. They thought I was doing okay. They thought I was comfortable. They had no clue. I scrolled back through the group chat. Last summer, Aunt Carla invited everyone to her beach house for the weekend. Emma, it's $400 a person. Let us know if that's too steep for you. I'd declined. Not because I couldn't afford it. Because I was tired of being treated like the charity case. Jake's engagement party. Dad paid his half of the venue. Didn't even ask me to pitch in. Because I was single. Because I wouldn't understand. Every little comment. Every little dismissal. I'd filed it all away. And now I had the resources to do something about it. I opened a new tab in my browser. Typed in the name of the restaurant. Osteria Marcello. Upscale Italian. The kind of place you reserve 6 months out. Mom had been so proud when she locked it in. I clicked on the events page. And I smiled. The venue Mom picked? I was about to make it mine. I stayed quiet for the next week. Didn't reply in the group chat. Didn't call. Didn't push back. And the family kept going. Mom posted photos of floral arrangements. Can't decide between the peonies and the garden roses. What do you all think? 32 replies. Jake posted a video. Him rehearsing a toast. Can't wait to celebrate the woman who built our family legacy. Dad commented, That's my boy. I wasn't mentioned once. Then Aunt Carla jumped in. Emma, bringing a date or coming solo again? We can seat you near the babysitter if you need company. I watched the messages roll in. Laughing reacts. Fire emojis. My cousin Mike. Savage. I started typing. Then I stopped. Deleted it. Let them think I'd gone quiet. Let them think I'd accepted it. My dad sent me a private message 2 days later. Emma, I know you're upset. But this is your mother's night. Let it go. Don't make waves. I read it. Didn't reply. That night, Mom posted the final menu. Monogrammed napkins. A custom cake. A slideshow. She tagged everyone. Everyone except me. I looked at the calendar. 10 days until the party. I hadn't made waves yet, but I was about to. Because while they were busy planning toasts and seating charts, I was planning something else. Something they'd never see coming. I let them think I'd folded. I hadn't even started. The email came at 11:07 p.m. I was already in bed. Sender, Lawrence and Height Estate Planning. Subject line, Castellano Family Trust, pre-meeting agenda. I sat up. I wasn't copied on the to line. I was BCC'd, a mistake. I opened it. Dear Mr. Castellano, thank you for confirming attendance for the April 14th Trust Beneficiary Review. We'll convene at 6 p.m. in private dining room B at Osteria Marcello. I read it again. April 14th. That was the day of the party. 6 p.m. The party started at 6:30. Same building. I scrolled down. Attendees Richard, Susan, Jake, Carla, Mike, 5 names. Mine wasn't one of them. I opened the original party invite. Cocktail hour, 6:30. They'd scheduled a family trust meeting 30 minutes before the party. In the same venue. Upstairs. While I sat downstairs with the toddlers. I wasn't at the kids' table because I didn't matter. I was there so I wouldn't notice the meeting. I took a screenshot. Saved it, filed it, and then I leaned back. Now I knew exactly what I was dealing with, and exactly what I'd do. I couldn't sleep, so I started digging. I called a paralegal friend the next morning. I need public records on Castellano Manufacturing. Liens, filings, anything recent. She called me back in 2 hours. Emma, you sitting down? I was. There's a UCC-1 financing statement. Filed 8 months ago. $1.2 million secured line of credit. My dad's company, underwater. Who's the debtor? Castellano Manufacturing LLC, your dad's the principal. I pulled up LinkedIn, searched my brother's profile. Title, VP of Sales, Castellano Manufacturing. Estimated salary range, $140,000. For a company drowning in debt. I did the math. They were bleeding cash. Jake was on the payroll making 6 figures while the company sank. And now they wanted to revise the family trust. Freeze me out. Consolidate everything. Funnel it to Jake. Save the legacy. Save the golden child. I wasn't the problem. I was the piggy bank they forgot to break. They thought I didn't know. They thought I'd sit quietly at table 12 and smile. But I had the records. I had the numbers. And I had one more move to make. I didn't get mad. I got on the phone with the restaurant. I called Osteria Marcello at 9 a.m. Good morning. This is Emma Castellano. I need to speak to your events manager. One moment, please. Hold music. Then a woman's voice. This is Angela. How can I help you? Hi, Angela. My family has a reservation for April 14th. I'm calling to ask about a buyout. A buyout? The entire restaurant. Private event. How much would that cost? Silence. Ms. Castellano, for a full buyout on a Saturday night, we'd need at least $35,000. I didn't hesitate. Done. I'll wire it today. Another pause. I'm sorry, there's already a party scheduled that night. I know, it's my mother's birthday. I'm taking over as the primary contact and payer. Oh, I could hear her typing. Let me pull up the contract. 5 minutes later, it was done. New contract, new name, Emma Castellano, event holder. $35,000 wired by end of business. I hung up, opened my laptop. Drafted an email to my estate attorney. Subject line, trust meeting inclusion, urgent. Attached the BCC'd email. I want a seat at this meeting. Make it happen. Sent. Then I opened Canva, pulled up the seating chart, deleted table 12, created a new table 1, head table, center of the room. Nameplate, Emma Castellano. I saved it. Printed it. They thought they were walking into Mom's party. They were walking into mine. April 14th, 6:25 p.m. I arrived early. Osteria Marcello was glowing. Candles in the windows. String lights overhead. I walked in. Angela met me at the host stand. Ms. Castellano, everything's ready. Thank you. I looked around. New seating chart on the easel by the door. Table 1, Emma Castellano. Table 4, Susan and Richard Castellano. Table 9, Jake Castellano, teens and cousins. Perfect. At 6:28, they arrived. Mom first, in a silver dress, smiling. Dad behind her. Jake and his fiancée next. The host greeted them. Good evening. Welcome to Ms. Castellano's private event. Mom's smile froze. I'm sorry, what? Ms. Emma Castellano. She's your host tonight. Mom's eyes found mine. I was sitting at table 1, center of the room. I raised my glass. Dad walked over. Emma, what is this? I bought out the venue, Dad, my event. My seating chart. Jake appeared next. What the hell is this? He saw the chart. Table 9. He was sitting with the 16-year-olds. You've got to be kidding me. I stayed calm. You said I'd love the kids' table. I thought you'd enjoy it too. His face went red. Dad tried to go upstairs. Private dining room B. The door was locked. My attorney stepped out. Tailored suit. Leather briefcase. Mr. Castellano, we've rescheduled. Emma is now included. Here's the amended trust notice. He handed Dad a document. Dad stared at it, then at me. You can't do this. I just did. Mom's voice cracked. Emma, this is my birthday. I stood, took the microphone from the small stage setup. The room went silent. Mom, happy birthday. I love you. I paid for tonight, all of it. $35,000. I also learned about the 6 p.m. meeting I wasn't invited to. The one happening in this building. About the family trust. That ends now. I set the mic down. From now on, I'm at every table that matters. Or I'm at none of them. No one spoke. I walked back to table 1, sat down, picked up my menu. I didn't yell. I didn't humiliate her. I just took my seat. Dinner was quiet. People ate. No one made toasts. Jake left after the entree. Didn't say goodbye. Just walked out. I didn't stop him. Around 8:30, Mom got up. Went to the bathroom. I waited 2 minutes. Then I followed. She was standing at the mirror, crying, not sobbing, just silent tears. I stood next to her. Mom. She looked at me. I didn't think you'd care this much. I took a breath. You didn't think about me at all. She flinched. I was scared, Emma. Your father's company is in trouble. Jake kept saying he'd fix it. I wanted to believe him. You could have asked me. I would have helped. But you wrote me off. She wiped her eyes. I didn't mean to. But you did. We stood there. 2 women. Both tired. I'm sorry, she said. I nodded. I know. We went back to the table. Dad approached me before dessert. Put his hand on my shoulder. I'm sorry, Emma, we took you for granted. I didn't forgive him right there. But I didn't push him away either. Jake texted me the next day. That was messed up. I didn't reply. The trust meeting happened the following week. My attorney was there. New terms. Equal transparency. Quarterly updates. No unilateral changes. I didn't take control of the trust. I just demanded a voice. 6 months later, I hosted Thanksgiving. My apartment. My invite list. Mom and Dad came. Jake didn't RSVP. I was fine with it. That same month, I launched something new. The First Chair Fund, a registered 501c3. Mentorship and micro grants for women in finance from working class backgrounds. First cohort, 9 women. I named the scholarship after my mother, not because she deserved it, but because I wanted to remember where I came from and why I'd never go back. I didn't win by destroying them. I won by refusing to disappear. So let me ask you, have you ever had to fight for a seat at your own family's table? What did you do? What boundary would you set if you were in my position? Drop your answer in the comments. And if this story hit home, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started. Oh, and one last thing. This is a fictionalized dramatization, not legal or financial advice. Always consult licensed professionals for your specific situation. But sometimes, the best advice is the simplest. Know your worth, and never pay to be disrespected. Thanks for watching.